Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Mari. I'm one of the librarians at Portland Public Library in Portland, Maine, and I'm here today to read you 3 more books. The first book that we're going to read is called Get a Hit Mo. This book is written by David A. Adler and it's illustrated by Sam Ricks. Bam! Mo Jackson says. He swings a carrot stick. Bam, he says again. It's a home run. Bam, bam, bam. Finish your snack, Mo's father tells him. It's almost time to go. Mo swings the carrot stick one more time, then he eats it. Mo's parents take him to the baseball field. Mo's team is the Lions. Today the Lions are playing the Bears. Mo is smaller than all of the others on his team. He's younger, too. When Coach Marie tells the team when each player will bat. She tells them where to play in the field. Mo will bat last. I always bat last, Mo thinks. He will play right field. I always play right field, Mo thinks. No balls ever come to right field. Play ball, the umpire calls. Mo stands in right field. He watches the Bears score 2 runs. The Lions are up. Mo sits on the bench. He watches his team bat. He also watches the pitcher. Whoosh, whoosh. That pitcher throws fast, Mo thinks. How will I get a hit? The Lions don't score. Mo's team is losing 2-0. It's the end of the second inning. It's Mo's turn to bat. Whoosh! Strike 1, the umpire calls. Mo! Mo! Coach Marie shouts. Stand close to the plate. Mo stands close to the plate. Whoosh! Strike 2. Mo! Mo! Coach Marie shouts. Swing the bat! Whoosh! Mo swings the bat. He swings too late. Strike 3, the umpire calls. You are out. Mo stands in right field. He watches the other team's batters. When the ball is too high or too low, they don't swing. When the ball is just right, they swing and hit the ball. That's what I'll do, Mo thinks. In the 4th inning, it's Mo's turn to bat again. When the ball is just right, Mo swings. But he swings too late. Mo strikes out again. I want to hit a home run, Mo thinks, but all I do is strike out. It's the last inning. There are 2 outs. Mo may be the last batter of the game. People are cheering. Coach Marie is shouting. Mo can't hear Coach Marie. Whoosh! Strike 1, the umpire calls. The cheering gets louder. Coach Marie shouts louder. Mo still can't hear her. Whoosh! Strike 2. One more strike and the game is over. People are standing. People are cheering. Mo turns to hear what Coach Marie is shouting. When he turns, his bat turns too. Crack! The ball hits Mo's bat. The ball rolls quickly past the pitcher. Run! Run! Coach Marie and the other Lions shout. Mo runs. He gets to first base. The ball keeps rolling. Run! Run! Mo keeps running. He gets to second base. The 2 Lions who are on base score. We win! We win! Coach Marie and the others shout. The Lions run to Mo. Mo's parents run too. This time I didn't strike out, Mo said. Coach Marie says, this time you won the game. The end. So our next book that we're going to read is called Yasmin the Explorer. This book is written by Saadia Farqui and it's illustrated by Hatem Aly. Now this book is pretty special because this book is actually a little bit of a chapter book. So there are 3 chapters in it, and you can see that with the table of contents. The first chapter is called Ancient Maps on page 5. Chapter 2 is called The Farmer's Market on page 12, and Chapter 3 is called A Map to the Rescue on page 18. We're going to read all 3 of these chapters, and we'll start with Chapter 1 on page 5. Chapter 1, Ancient Maps. One afternoon, Yasmin sat reading with Baba. A long time ago, explorers used big paper maps to find their way, Baba says. What's an explorer? Asks Yasmin. Someone who discovers a new place. An adventurer, Baba says. Yasmin looked at the maps in Baba's books. There were straight roads and curvy roads. There were lakes and rivers and forests. I want to be an explorer, she said. Well, the first thing you'll need is a map, Baba replied. Yasmin clapped her hands. I'll make a map of our neighborhood. Good idea, Baba said. Yasmin found crayons and paper. She drew their house. Down the street was the market. Near that was the park. This is excellent, John, Baba said, using his sweet name for her. Soon Mama came in. Yasmin, I'm going to the farmer's market. Want to come with me? Yasmin jumped up. Yes, it will be an exploration. She could hardly wait as Mama got her hijab and purse. Don't forget your map, Baba says. Every explorer needs a map. Chapter 2. The Farmer's Market. Mama and Yasmin walked down the street to the farmer's market. The air was fresh and smelled like flowers. This way to the market, Mama, Yasmin said, pointing at her map. The street was crowded and there were people everywhere. Hold my hand, Yasmin. I don't want you to get lost, Mama warns. Their first stop was the fruit cellar. Mama bought strawberries and bananas. Yasmin sat down on the sidewalk and added a fruit cellar to her map. The next stop was the bakery stall. It had all sorts of breads, and they all smelled delicious. Thin ones and fat ones, big ones and small ones. Yum, yum. 2 naan, please, Mama called out. Yasmin added the bakery stall to her map. There were so many good smells and things to see. Yasmin saw a man holding a balloon. Down the street, a lady was selling roses. An ice cream truck was parked in the corner. Finally, she found what she was looking for. The playground. Yasmin was itching to explore. Mama, the park. I'll be right back. Chapter 3. A Map to the Rescue. Yasmin ran over to the swings. Swings were her favorite. Up, up, up. Then she headed to the sandbox. She would dig for buried treasure. Yasmin was having so much fun pretending, and then she thought of something. Where was Mama? Yasmin looked around, but there were too many kids. Uh-oh. Yasmin took a deep breath. I'm a brave explorer, she reminded herself. I can find my way back to Mama. She still had her map. She unrolled it and studied it. She looked towards the man with the balloons, then the lady selling roses and the ice cream truck. She saw the fruit cellar where Mama had bought strawberries, and then she saw the bakery stall where Mama had bought naan. But no Mama. Yasmin told herself not to cry. Explorers don't cry. Then she saw Mama's blue hijab. She ran towards her. Mama! There you are, Yasmin, Mama said. I was looking for you. You must tell me where you're going. I did, but you didn't hear me. I'm sorry, Yasmin said, crying in relief. Let's go home and make dinner, Mama said, and hugged Yasmin close. Baba will be waiting for us. Yasmin nodded. Next time she went exploring, she would take her map and Mama. And one of the fun things in this book is that there are some things in the back. So this page says, think about it, talk about it. So getting lost can be very scary. Think about what you would do if you got lost. Take some time to talk with your family and come up with a plan for what to do if you get lost. Another question they have is, if you could explore anywhere in the world, where would you go? What would you take along with you? And then now you can think about your neighborhood. Are there houses and apartments? Is there a park or a school or a store nearby? Draw a map and show it to your family. It would be really fun to try one of those things. There's also a little bit in here called Learn Urdu with Yasmin. Yasmin's family speaks both English and Urdu. Urdu is a language from Pakistan. You might already know some of the Urdu words like Baba, father, which we read as part of our story today. There are lots of fun words that you can learn if you take one of the Yasmin books. There are a bunch of books in this series. There are also a bunch of books in the Mo series. You can get both of them from our library. There's even more fun stuff in the Yasmin books, like facts about Pakistan and how to make one of the drinks called Mango Lassi, which is really good. There's a little bit about the author and the illustrator and some more Yasmin books. So if you enjoyed those, make sure you check it out to find out a bit more about what's happening in the back. Now we have time for one more book today, and the last book that we're going to read is called We Eat Dinner in the Bathtub. Now this is a book that my mom really likes and used to read to me a lot, and maybe you'll really like it and be able to try it yourself or have your grown-up friends read it to you. This book is by Angela Shelf Medearis and illustrated by Jacqueline Rogers. We Eat Dinner in the Bathtub. Do you want to eat dinner at my house, Josh? Okay, Harris. We eat dinner in the bathtub. The bathtub? Yes. Why do you do that? You should eat dinner in your dining room. We sleep in the dining room. Don't you have a bedroom? Yes, but we cook in my bedroom. Why don't you cook in the kitchen? There's no room. We park our car in the kitchen. Why don't you park your car in the garage? That's where the dog sleeps. Why don't you put your dog in the backyard? The backyard is filled with all kinds of things. Can't you put all those things in the attic? No, we bathe in the attic. Why don't you take a bath in the tub? I told you, we eat dinner in the bathtub. Do you want to eat with me or not? Okay, but I have to call my mom and let her know. It's my turn to set the table. The table? What table? The one in the dining room. Your family eats dinner in the dining room? Yes. That's what I like about you, Josh. You're so different. And that's the end of that book. Thank you for joining me with 3 more fun picture books. We will have another chapter book starting next week. Hope to see you then. Bye.